Hi everyone, this is Suji, a social science teacher. Hope you are well and safe. In this video, we are going to see Grade 4 Social Science first lesson Physical Features of India. India is blessed with different landforms. They look so different from each other. Some have mountains, others have deserts, beaches, hills, plains, and so on. There is a lot of variety in the landforms found in India. Let me tell you more about these in this video 1. Before going to the lesson, let us come to know the meaning of certain new words. The first new word is island. Island is a piece of land surrounded by water on all sides, as shown in the picture. Sand dunes. Sand dunes are small hills or sand on the desert. Sand dunes change their shape because of blowing winds in the desert. Oasis. Oasis is a natural water body found in the desert. Plateau. Plateau is also a landform. It is a large flat land higher than the surrounding area. First of all, you have to know what is a landform. Landform is any natural feature of the earth's surface. It may be hill, it may be plain, it may be desert, it may be plateau, or else. Look at the picture of different landform. First heading is mountain ranges. A chain of mountains is called mountain range. I mean continuous, right? There are many mountain ranges in India. Himalayan mountain range runs from west to east direction. The Himalayas are the highest mountain range in the world. Do you know the meaning of the word Himalaya? Him means snow, Alaya means home, snow home. The coldest areas in India lie in this range. And one more important fact about Himalayan range you have to know is it has the highest mountain peak in the world. Do you know what it is? It is Mount Everest. There are 3 mountain chains in the Himalayas. They are Great Himalayan mountains are Himadri, Middle Himalayan or Pirpanjal, Outer Himalayas are the Shivalik. Great Himalayan mountains are the Himadri is the northernmost, longest and most continuous range of the Himalayas. It is bounded by the river Indus from the north and west, and Dibak river in the east. The average height of these mountains is 6,000 meters. The next topic is Middle Himalayan range. Middle Himalayan chain located south of the Himadri range. It is commonly known as Pirpanjal. The height of these mountains varies from 1000 meters to 4500 meters. Some famous hill stations in this range are Mussoorie in Uttarakhand, Shimla in Himachal Pradesh, and Darjeeling in West Bengal. The outer Himalayas are the Shivalik is the lowest range of the Himalayas. The height of these mountains here varies between 900 to 1000 meters. The foothills of the Shivalik are known as Terai region. Some of the crops found here are rice, wheat, and sugarcane. There is heavy rainfall and the soil is very fertile over here. Okay. Yeah. Look at the images of the 3 mountain chains of the Himalayan range. Himadri, Pirpanjal, Shivalik. More or less it seems to be same, right? But as I told you already, it varies on their height and also on the basis of their flora and fauna. It is nothing but flora and fauna is nothing but plant and animals. Okay. Look at the images of animals found in the Himalayan region. First one is Himalayan yak, snow leopard, musk deer, black bear. Yeah. Let us come to know about the proud women of India. Yeah, she is Bachendri Pal. She is the first Indian woman to climb Mount Everest in 1984. The next topic is plains. There are plain areas as well in India. The largest plain are known as northern plains. These plains extend from the west to east. This is a very fertile area as many rivers flow through it. Some of these rivers are Ravi, Beas, Satluj, Ganga, Yamuna and Brahmaputra. The northern plains are fertile because of the soils brought down from the mountains and deposited by the rivers. Due to this reason, agricultural activities flourish and human population is also very high in this region. Okay. One more important fact about northern plains are the northern plains are also known as breadbasket of India. Do you know why? Because the maximum supply of wheat comes from this region. Your next topic is desert. You may be aware that a desert is an area that receives very little rainfall. It's a dry land, right? Thus, very few plants and trees grow here. The western part of India has such a physical feature. This is known as Great Indian Desert or Thar Desert. The region is mostly covered with sand and lies mainly in the state of Rajasthan. Bikaner, Jodhpur, and Jaisalmer are important cities that lie in the Great Indian Desert or Thar Desert. The soil in the Thar Desert is partly rocky and partly sandy. There are small sand dunes in the desert. These sand dunes change their shape due to strong winds blowing in the desert, as shown in the picture. Here one can see shrubs and thorny plants which can be survived with little water. Some of the trees grow in this area are babul, kika, and bay trees. And also we can see oasis. I told you, no, while we are seeing new words, oasis, a natural water body found in the desert. A lot of people here rear animals as an occupation, since farming is difficult and limited in such conditions. Camels are used for traveling in the desert, though camel is also called as ship of the desert. So the lesson is partially completed. I am going to ask you few questions. Okay, the first question is, name the highest mountain peak in the world. What's the answer? Okay, second question, who is the first Indian woman to climb Mount Everest? Okay, what's the answer? Third question, why the human population is very high in the northern plains? You have to write the reason. Fourth question, which is said to be the breadbasket of India and why? You have to write which is the breadbasket of India and you have to write the reason. Okay. Fifth question, write few lines about the Great Indian Desert or Thar Desert. For this you have to refer content book page number 14. Yes, thank you so much for watching the video. The rest half of the lesson will be continued in video 2. Thanks for watching. Keep watching.